So what is mindfulness? There are two definitions of mindfulness. You may have heard it, you may have practiced it, but I'd like to clarify what people don't know much about, is that there are two ways that mindfulness is practiced. One is Western, and the other is Eastern. Okay, in the Western, almost the same, no? Observing your physical, emotional, and mental experience, being aware of what's going on inside you and around you, and with deliberate, open, and curious attention. John Kabat-Zinn of University of Massachusetts started the Western movement of mindfulness. And in the West, it is a technique and a strategy. The Eastern definition is the same in the beginning. Mindfulness is deliberately paying attention, being fully aware of what's going on, both in yourself, inside yourself, body, mind, heart, and outside your environment, without judgment and criticism. The East adds warmed by kindness. That's not in the West. In the East, it is a way of life, not a strategy or a technique that you just use. Okay, oops. Thich Nhat Hanh says that mindfulness is the continuous practice of living deeply every moment of your life. You're not a robot just going there, parang wala kang pakiramdam, wala kang anything, you just do your thing. But you experience what's going on in your life right now. So what's happening to me right now? It takes a long time to do this, but you cannot, like the CEOs that I've worked with, etc., they say that it has changed the quality of their lives. No? I'll tell you what more. Living with mindfulness also means pausing to see the beauty of nature and being attentive to your environment. You know, they did an experiment wherein two groups of people were asked to do some tasks, intellectual tasks, memory, attention. And half of them were told to walk in the forest, and half of them were told to walk in the streets. When they came back, they were given the same tests, and the improvement was very big on those who walked in the forest. Nature is inherently healing. It really gives you rest, gives you peace, and even biochemically, the oxygen. So when we're city people, try to seek the beauty of nature. And let me tell you something very interesting. If you are unable to be touched, if you cannot be touched by the beauty of something, say, no, may magandang ano doon, we didn't even see it, or you know, there's a beautiful sunset and you're not touched by it. If you're not touched by beauty, there are two possibilities. One is that either your life is so hectic and harassed that you cannot even look beyond that straight line. There's a beautiful thing growing here, you don't see it, no? So you lose so much of the beauty and the joy of seeing beauty. But more worrisome is you could be depressed. Nothing touches you. Nothing makes you feel alive. Because depression is not sadness, no? It is a lack of life, a lack of feeling. Okay? It's paying total attention solely to what you're currently doing and putting your heart into it versus mindlessly doing it like a robot. Mindfulness at work means you're not just doing your work functioning and you're doing okay, but you don't have any feeling. And by the way, that's also one of the symptoms of trauma. When you're walking like you don't have anything inside your body, a shell you're walking, might be that it's trauma, or it might be that you are just being very mindless. You're not enjoying the moments of your life, so you're just like a robot. Watch out when you're starting to feel like a robot. Maybe some people should tell you, hey, you're looking like a robot. Or you might be able to be aware now. Be aware, oops, wait, I feel like I'm a robot. Wala akong feeling. Those are very important messages that your body is giving.